test. Everything looks good. I think having to do this every time. OBS just stop not working. Okay. First off, I printed stuff here. Stamps. 2 stamps. Stamp card, gets another one. Other leaves. Chat, picture, find Pokemon, chat. Shop, what's new here? Iron chair, garden flower, that's kind of pretty. Food counter recipe. That would also be kind of good. Hello. Welcome back to Pokopia. I can finally talk to you. Follow me. So we need you to follow so that you can come over here. This is your home now. Want to move in here? Yes. Okay. Okay, we talked. So now Hoppip, what's its face and this one are all happy here. Set up all those. We got some fluffs. Okay, so now there's no more leaves and stuff on here. Is this just empty or what's the deal? You're a vendor! Oh wait, we just buy Pokemon. That's really, really big. Is this infinite? No, trade time's not over. No, back there. I want it. A trade? Is there not a needed 1,000 for 5? Oh, those are. Is that 10? This is 10 for 10 each. So we would need 100 fluff for a. But then we just buy 5. Okay, that. Okay. Iron ore, how much is this? Just looking at prices, so I'd have a gauge on is 1,000 actually like expensive? 400 for 5. Okay, garden bench. 200. Okay, so 1,000 is actually kind of a lot. A sink. How much is a sink? Also 1,000. Waste paper. There's no way that's expensive, right? Like it's 200 for 10. Then I want it. We have a source of metal now. So we might need to go to an island, rip up everything, bring it back, and turn it all into metal. Here's our house. The leaf house is all done. That was super awesome. People be amazed. Ta-da! Okay, that is pretty great. And there's a little like porch on the side. We need to move the walkway and extend the walkway here, which is perfectly lined up so that we can have a little like circle going to the door, and then this can go to the little porch, and we can put a little fence around it and a bench in here and make a little seating area. Okay, we can work with this. Union Cave. That classic DaytimeLeek, just punching blocks as I do. Feel good. One more thing we need to check out. Okay. While we're here, get out of the way. So the house is so cute, isn't it? Okay. So if I come back here and just grab like anything, I want it. Field grass is worth 10. Berries are worth 10. Like everything is like it's just 500. So we can buy a ton of metal now, and then we can use that like 3D printer on the left to duplicate things. So if we just rip apart the island, right? And we just take everything. And every 100 blocks is 5 metal. That's a really, really big deal here. There's a sparkling thing in the water. Everything, there we go. A pink hut tub. So let's check out the house. We need to see what this is actually like inside and a view around. There's a nice little window. What about this side? Another nice little window. This is really nice. Okay, so there's a big room here and a little... Go up, there's a second... It's a 2-story house. Pick up. We just pick up this whole wall. So we can make custom rooms. Close. This is big. You can take pictures of rare things and then duplicate them. Exactly. So if we duplicate them with 1 metal, every 100 things we pick up can turn into 5 anything. That's big. We're gonna have to have one stream at some point coming up soon of just decorating. Also, probably not on stream, but like off camera on my own so I can take my time and mess with things. I'll build this shed here now that I can. Okay, so but now I can free up space by moving Pokemon into that house there. So we need to add a lot of little bedrooms to it. Okay. There's a lot to do now. So first off, this one, I need to dump this. This one, dump this. This one, dump this. Where did I put a fluff in there? No, this one for CDs. And I don't think any of these have, yeah. Yep, this one. Okay, so we have all that now. Grab this. Okay, that storage is such a big deal. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Anyway, we have the little Arcanine plush. So let's check out this island. See if there's anything good there, and more importantly, see what we can loot. Some rare stuff there. That's fine, let's do it. We also needed to do something. We need to do the railroad thing. We need to... We made the oven, but we were missing something. Here we go, so we know when you want to head back. We planted a bunch of veggies over by Drillbur. Gotta get the same little... Nope, that one. Oh, we don't need the fluffs anymore, because that's over. Are these still the same types of trees? These are the pointy ones, not the berry ones. That does nothing. Okay. There's some mushrooms and stuff there. Anything interesting or terribly outside? So far, nothing jumping out. There's not much of anything terribly interesting here. Around the perimeter so far? I mean, there's probably stuff up top. This is a whole lot of not much. There's some of these. Okay. Okay, there's there something here. Suck up all of that. Large lost relic. Okay. That has potential to be interesting. Suck up all of that. Get these. I'm hoping Stardust is worth more than 10 because it's only obtainable on these islands, so it's rare? I mean, relative to dirt. Okay, so the whole perimeter of this island has nothing. There was a large relic, and that's it. Oh, we just went the wrong way. There's a, and we have another of these. Okay, so this turned from nothing to actually good. Because we need the crossing gate. An iron table. Handcar. Let's pick up all of yep, that's, no. There we go. Railway track. Railway track is pretty big if we wanted to make a travel system. Iron ore. A bunch of non-burnable garbage. Is that a habitat? Oh, a recipe for garbage bags. Cool. Cup. Can I just, that? Pick up? Got it. I mean, the window's kinda nice tonight. There we go. That's a fancy window. I want that for the shed. And little statues. Mysterious statue. No one has the statue of. Okay, well, this place is suddenly great. Got fancy stained glass window. This middle. All of this. This upper. Okay, off camera some point I will build a proper shed to store everything in. It will not be nice, but it will be functional. And now it'll be significantly nicer. Take the plant too, definitely. I'm all of this. Surface simple and conspicuous light embedded them in walls and ceilings. Wooden handrail. This whole building is coming with us. Those are not structural pillars. Is there a term for like the opposite of load bearing? And that one. And that one. And all of these. And whatever that is. A lantern. That hardly seems as big as the giant thing made it out to be. Extravagant carpeting. Yeah, it's just decorative stuff, but like we found 2 lanterns just sitting outside of that one. So why was there a whole shrine to this lantern? Okay. This is one of those really hot feathers. What? Well said. We'll find this night. So that other time we saw a feather just there, did we like miss it falling? There was a whole thing about it? Okay. Wow, we went the wrong way at the start because this island went from boring to everything really fast. Okay, so we looted this for all that was good on it. Same with that. I can't do anything about this yet. That listed a lot of stuff. Okay. Got 2 mailboxes. So we should go do more cutting that upgrades our abilities so that we can try to get to the point where we can mine this. If you can get the big smash today, then yeah, then come back. That's exactly what I was just thinking. Go do that stuff more so that we can try to come back and... This is a lot! This looks like a good island. Okay. I take back what I said. Great island. Wonderful island. Habitat information. Sunny day site instead of the rainy day one. Customer must charm sun and play to fit. Well, that's easy. There's only one Pokemon that likes it. This cave is just pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do this. TV schedule, April 12th. Tuesday's been added to your human records. Your little puppy Pokemon Spotlight. 2 Fido siblings form a strong bond with the owner of Mesadoza's most popular bakery. You won't make it through the story with dry eyes. Is April 12th a Tuesday? No, it is this Monday. I guess we can use that to try to narrow down what year this is. So this went from a stream where we're gonna harvest everything we can and turned into one where we're gonna try to get through all of these ability upgrades. And then come back. Because this is amazing. It's amazing we can't do anything with it. Is there another cave? I don't think so. Or we went the wrong way around again. Either way, we need to head back. Make another bots in the ever-growing pile. Hundred fossil head. Okay, it looks like that's the only cave. So, let's head back. We have some stuff to do today. And I kind of want to see if any of this is worth anything. Like, how efficient is it from a monetary standpoint for the shop to loot islands? Can we use this as a metal farm? And if so, this went from something I play once a week on stream to I will be doing a lot off camera. Thank you for dropping me off here. Okay, how much is this worth? So, like, trying to just farm metal this way. Sounds good. And how much is any of this worth? That's only 100. Okay, that's 1,500. That's... Oof. 10, 15, 10, 10, a bunch of 10s, but we kind of want that 100. Okay, 300 for a popper lamp. 20, 200 for those barrels. 200 for the lantern. 100, 200 for the bench. 20, 1,500 for that. 1,000. Okay, each of these are worth 5 metal. 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 20. 1,500 for the fossil, 100, 50, 50, 2,000 for that feather, 1,500, 200. Okay, that is amazing. We need to just make a chest to dump everything in. That's a later problem. Right now, I really need to deal with this. Okay, I'm gonna craft one of those. Doesn't matter if we use 3 of our metal, we can now make as much of that as we want. Nope, not that. I will organize all these chests this weekend, I guess, because I'm gonna be farming islands and turning all of that into metal. So yeah, let's just I don't care to dump all of this right now. That is once again not a now problem. That is a tomorrow problem. The only thing I will want is this to get that appraised and that miscellaneous stuff chest? Miscellaneous stuff chest. Grab that, and I want to plate some food. Where is a plate? I'm talking really fast right now because I am excited that we can make lots of money. Do I not have a extra plate to put food on? Wooden plate, there we go. Make one wooden plate. We'll put the sunny day one beside the rainy one. So if we put this here, and this here, and then flip it over, yes. Flip it over, yes. Put it there, and place. Sunny day site. Reminders of sunshine and a plate for offering food. This is the perfect spot to call for fair weather. You are from the rainy day site. Can you make it rain? How's it following that? No, okay. Okay. Right. So now requests. How something does. Oh, we also need to do this. Gather vegetables. That's the thing about the building covered in sand. I also am curious. Tomatoes and wheat. Which. What did we need for the cooking guy? Wasn't it also tomatoes and wheat? Because that's why we did all of this. Which now is just gonna be a while. Gather that, gather that. Gather all of this. Come over here, gather this. Okay, that's, at least it gathers all of this at once. That's good. So I have 12, 9. We're missing 1. And now we do this. Okay, but if we can upgrade our Rot Smash, then go back to the island, harvest just everything, just that whole middle. There's no way all of that isn't worth a ton. Come on, out of that last bit. Then there's one more over here. Now, unfortunately, because I... Hey, what's up? Present for you. Cool, it's a berry. Oh, 3 berries, that's something. We have to run all the way back, because I do not remember what we need. So, back to the... It was like a bread oven? So I'm hoping now that we have wheat, that's all we need. If not, this is where we should lay the trash that we got, so we can just go straight to this from our little town. That would speed up the run back and forth. Actually, I should have brought the train stuff with me anyway. Yeah, the bread oven. Because we had to do the whole thing with the... What's its face? The turtle thing. We had to rip apart all these stairs so that we could get him to walk over, and he would not walk in a straight line. Okay, so what do we... I think it's the bread oven, which means I think we're... Oh, it's all spec here. I can look at this place. Great. Oh. Yeah, I think it's also on fire now. Oh, fire! I have no idea what they're going for with that. So I guess he's new because... Oh yeah, we did the cart! I am just forgetting everything we did last time. Most of Pokemon, they strengthen their bodies by training steel beams, they show off their big muscles to their friends. Right, because he lives in this. And then we also... That thing's so cute! Nom nom. Put the dirt here on top, it's pretty tasty. Gotta eat a ton if you want to grow big. Larvitar. Rockskin Pokemon. It feeds on soil. I gathered as much, thank you. After it has eaten a large mountain, it will fall asleep so it can grow. You get on that, buddy. That's a mountain. So, what? Once you made a bread oven, bake some bread. Okay, lay it in front of them and put the wheat inside. You have the wheat crop in the field. Okay, yeah, it was oven. This thing. This thing I want to keep playing. Okay, can you, like, there. Wheat. Start cooking. 1 loaf of simple bread. And the bread will empower Rock Smash, and we can go back to the island. Oh, and eat up. Right, we need to actually eat it. Ordinary wheat bread powers up cut. That's not Rock Smash. Powered up cut. That's why you mentioned make so much bread, didn't you? Sure did. That's the leaf edge you powered up cut. Wait a minute, I suppose that means you might be able to use cut on the chain supporting the barrel now. Oh, we got him! What Pokemon is it? Oh, it's Squirrel Thing! With all those little tiny utensils on his tail, it's really cute. Okay, that thing's adorable. What do I to be out of there? Oh, are you the sweetest who's safe? Start that one again. Oh, are you the sweetie? Are you, sweeties, the ones who saved me? There we go. What's with the reaction? Is such a charming Pokemon pop out of that barrel? She knows. Greedent, greedy Pokemon was trying to invent the name. Greed rodent, it's clever. Growing up with a family of foodies, this Pokemon learned to love cooking. It will happily eat pretty much anything relatable, so it tends to season food rather carelessly. Soft stuff, metal stuff, grip activities, let's like food, luxury, sweet flavors. Come on, you said you were the best chef in town. I thought you were a human. Well, I am the best chef in town. There's no one else. Fair. Chef. Den. Besides, no human to chat so eloquently with Pokemon. Surely you knew that. That may be, but fiddlesticks. I'm so sure. Jump to the conclusions. You saved me. Is that wonderful? Thanks so much, sweeties. Where, sweeties? By the way, are you also searching for humans? I mean, kind of? And then we are. You are as well? From my buddy. Do you mean your trainer? No, they're a chef at a restaurant. This is the best chef in town. These humans? This is about it before they disappeared. I have no idea what's going on or how it happened. This already time before. So many has never returned coal miners left. Always to be so fluctuating this business. Of course it wouldn't. It's gone. Every single human had disappeared. Yeah, now the turtle's able to walk over. Something disastrous may have happened. Humans have disappeared from other towns as well for a very long time now. I want to come back. You know, beep. Okay, so are we gonna get lore soon as to why? That's a Pokemon. Oh, this has nothing to do with that. Never mind. A puffy tree pillar. When you power up top by eating bread, you can also slice dates and drains. I see. I see. Oh, that makes way more sense. You are too clever for me. Or I need to think about it and not just read and play and, you know, not actually pay attention. But that, very good point. Oh. Boo? Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you around here, huh? Nice to meet you. Why aren't you? Alright, I'm a new fan, bud. I'm cheering on the fans much. I love being cheered on by my fans. Cinderace. Draker Pokemon. It juggles a pebble with its feet, turned into a burning soccer ball. Its shots strike. There we go. Opponents hard and leave them scorched. Red top grass. Also we have... Oh no, we're still missing one So we need another dried tall grass. Burn hype. What does hype do? I mean, burn is pretty obvious. Part of the hype specialty will start dancing when they hear music, improving the mood. Okay. So play spaces, drop activities, so it's pretty straightforward there. You've been in front of Cinderace. That's all nice. Gonna be honest, don't care. I have places to be. Is it up here? One of these paths had a grate, like a door. Yeah. Which it mentioned upgraded cut to now break open. Great fencing. Grace and Lane to the other side on top of each other. Perfect for making a nice looking fence. Oh, nice looking fence. We need all the help we can get making something look nice. Pick up that. There's lights in here. We can make railway tracks. Okay, that's a really big deal. Pick up all of those. What's in here? A bunch of rocks and things. Another one of these. Sure, we'll pop that open. Don't care, honestly, right now. Compress the materials you put... A Pokemon can process the materials you put in here. Oh, we found it. Okay. Okay. No barrow for carrying large amounts of dirt. I love it. We found the forge. So with ore in here, there's the hot springs. Return home says that you can return to safe location by pressing start and then return to home. It's a little worrying when you're going into a cave and get a message about how to return home safely. Okay. Game, can you tell me why you felt the need to tell me that now? I'm going to assume that's bad and we don't want to fall into the lava. Here. For cooking pot. We can't cut those, we can't cut them. There's clearly something on the other side. I mean, watering's not gonna do anything. Can we smash them? No. Can we just go around? No. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can't do anything about that. Yeah. Let's go down here. Okay, so if this is a bunch of, like, lava, does that... It does. That does work. I've played enough Stardew and remember the caves. Okay, so, go through here. That forge, though, I am excited for that. Oh! Well, this is pretty. Photo number 4. A fun photo of Pokemon. That is indeed. A bait of Pecha seeds. Okay, we'll be back for this all later. This is really pretty. Anything else? There's stuff over that way, stuff over... There's a whole... Okay. This is big! Trace of a Pokemon in here. Container stack, and this is one of those. Okay. Okay. Can you walk on this, or are we gonna fall? You can walk on it. Around here, stuff around there. Where are we going? There's... this way. Okay, before we go down, though... There it is. I remember there was something. A step stool. Sure. Back up over here. There's so much to explore. Grab down. Whee. Okay. Nothing exciting there, but we can go through this. Hey, Chaz. This is more adorable, right? I'm not sure this photo does her justice, though. Just look at how gorgeous she is, and those eyes suck you right in. She's so cute, don't you think so too, Chaz? I also like this photo when I'm lonely. I hope this picture of Mora cheers you up, Chaz, even if it's only a little bit. Okay. Here... That was it. Oh, this is painful. Okay, there we go. So what's down this way? Hackers Confessions 4. Apparently Trish is when I hacked the servers. That was enough for them to track me down. The people from the Foundation were surprisingly polite, and they explained what was happening in detail. No intention of raiding all here. Someday stasis will spread through the entire world. They said that humanity in its current state can't prevent it. The Foundation, together with other regions, had formed a plan to evacuate all of humanity into space. The plan was already in motion. My head was spinning at the outrageous tale. So, what would become of Pokemon? When I put the question to them, they described their Pokemon conservation project and asked for my help. I feel like that's a lot of lore that just got dumped on us. Smelt of... Pick up. First requested ore into metals. Did a Pokemon with the burn special to help you out. Picked it up. Oh, and we're back here. In this cave. Okay, so now, back we go, because there was that other, like, whole structure in the distance we have to explore. And then we can start processing ores into metals. This was huge. This cave is a big deal. There's some... No, that's just okay. Don't care about that. Where was it? So we were over here. We went this way. So if we come back here, and look around potential places we can go. Where did we see it again? We were kind of just running around. And I honestly should have been paying more attention to where we went. I think it was this big room that had it. Let's search. Here, and then like in the distance this way? Yeah, okay. Inspect. It's too hot to move, maybe to move it splash with water to cool it down. That's fine, that's not at all what I wanted. Trace of a Pokemon. Piping hot lava. Okay. We can cross it this way if we just make a bridge. There we go. Treasure! Gotta catch it all. Treasure? Okay, good spot. Good place. No, come on. Snowbell City. There's like a whole city up here? 3 balls of fresh water. I feel like they need it more than we do. That's amazing! Cook. Fresh water and stuff. Sturdy stick. Okay, whatever, we'll do both up. Small lost relic. That thing you need for your ghost habitat. Oh, true, we do need one of these, don't we? And, well, yeah, leave them that. They can have it. I don't want to steal everything off them. I mean, I kind of do, honestly, but... Okay, come around here. There's this. First I have 4. It was decided we will take part in the Pokemon Conservation Project. It's a plan to safely store all Pokemon on the planet in a massive computer system while humanity takes refuge in space. I can't be sure that such a thing is even possible, and being part of more Pokemon will be terribly painful, but this may be the only way that people and Pokemon will be able to live together again someday. I was also asked to join the survey team after we moved to space, but I held off on responding. After humanity relocates, a small group will be sent back to the planet to survey the environment and do maintenance on the conservation system. But given my age, I don't know if I'll be spry enough to be much help, as my status is young. Okay. So humans are in space, Pokemon were all sent to the PC, and by making habitats we're somehow pulling them back out. Okay, I feel like that's a platforming thing. Is there anything up here? This just keeps going. Up onto the roof. There's not much up here. Okay, there's really not much up here. So anyway, there was someone here talking about treasure. Let's go do that. Then you need the blue floor switch. Yeah, that blue blue floor switch was definitely something that we should grab. I felt bad stealing their thing, but you are absolutely correct. Okay, we'll just climb in through here. Let's have a visitor in a place like this, yo. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jimmy Ghoul, just a humble little treasure collector. Maybe you have a treasure hunter yourself to come to a place like this, huh? I guess so. I like treasure. Right? He gets it. Jimmy Ghoul, coin chest Pokemon. It lives inside an old treasure chest. Sometimes it gets left in shop corners since no one realizes it's actually a Pokemon. So just collect. Pokemon that collect specialty will trade you rare things for certain items. Okay, that's pretty vague as to what it is. Ideal habitat: dark, spooky, metal, strange, shiny, complicated, and bitter. Fellow treasure hunters meeting here. It's gotta be fate, so I've got something I'd like to ask you. From me. What? Do we need like 999 coins or whatever it was again? See, so finding some treasure. Rainbow feather. Oh, never mind in this case. But rumors are true. Rainbow feathers are the feathers of a super strong Pokemon, yeah? You can find the feathers on the ground after that strong Pokemon flies across the sky with graceful grace. But I can't see the sky here, so I don't know when Pokemon's flying by. And to myself, I know you'll want something in return, so don't worry, I've got you covered. Does he say what? Okay. He waddles around in his little chest, that's so cute. So this is... Can we spit? Nope, okay. Just pick up that whole thing. That's pretty great. More and more people are finding themselves low on sleep recently due to rapid and unexpected changes in their environment. And this issue will have some ideas that help you to sleep better. Translate information to neuromethodology how best. Better sleep at night, some more rest and day. Just a colorful blocks. Little sound studio. If there's anything in there you need for weird habitats? I don't know. do we need any of this? I feel like there's too much, and our inventory would... Put that back where it was. Would fill up really fast if we tried to loot all of this. So I'm more just... Oh, it's like one... I thought it's two halves with different colors. Trying to just sort of remember that this exists. So that we can always come back. Well, that didn't work. Fine, we'll pick up the bots. What bots does? Industrial desk. As much as I like treasure, I feel like there's simply too much without making like 50 runs back and forth. Project cancellation proposal. The project originally set to launch this month is moving ahead with preparations to switch solutions of success. Take upon ourselves to collect data and perform our own calculations, reporting the dangers that came to light from such calculations is included herein. With this in mind, please seriously consider checking the project. Is this an unrelated project, or is this a let's all send the entire human race into space kind of project? Okay, and we're leaving the building, so back in we go. Because there was a lot more to this to explore. I never placed one, I guess that's how big the fossil pieces are. Inspect, you found a trace of a Pokemon. Okay, you were correct. The Pokemon fossils made together form the habitat of the Pokemon they're a fossil of. Details. 2 stands, a body, a tail, a head, and legs. That all made sense. Okay, so we need 2 stands for it, though. So yeah, we're gonna be doing these, I guess. There's the body. Made sense that it would be near where you find this habitat. Exhibition stands. We're gonna need all of these apparently. You can't put up. Okay, fine. Add up all of that so we can put that up. Data resets completed. Add up all of these. It wasn't even exhibition stands, it was like the little pedestal, so actually we don't need this at all. Okay, I'll finish doing this one just because we're here, but then we're done. Right. But now we need to go upstairs, grab a plant, because plants are always like pretty in houses. That, let's stand on this. Can we like harvest that or something? Yes, we can. Crystal fragments. Five metal ingots, that's amazing. That's stone. If we go around, can we pick up those banners? Individual pieces. Can we stand on it? No. No, we cannot. Can we? Got it. Okay. Good to know that's there. There's a bunch of stairs if we ever need them. But we didn't finish up here, because there's... This room's really cool! Model planet. And a planet. And an astronaut. Spacesuit. Wires and support objects of any weight. Prefer hanging fetches. And a spaceship. Okay, I know I said we weren't gonna loot everything, but like, come on. It's a spaceship. Can we... Starry Sky Wall. Okay, this room's amazing. That room had to be looted. That's just a big rock. And then this is the patio that we originally jumped down to and had stuff on it. Okay. So there was a lot here. Like, even without looting everything, we're already, like, full. So... we should head back. Just to remember that there's, like, the building there. Okay, don't fall in lava now. Not that I think that particularly matters, but still. That worked on 13. Yep, that was the plan. Step 1, put a forge down near, like, Charmander at the start. That's not the way we want to do it. So that we can start turning our ore into ingots. Step 2, cook. Step 1, find my way out. Move everything down 1 step. Up here, up here. Nope, spot. Just a Pokemon. Dating and burning. Okay, if we can have a forge and just attract a new Pokemon that way. Smelting and wheelbarrow excavation tools. We have, I think, both of those on us. Excavation tools. Smelting forge excavation tools. We have a... Do we... Oh yeah, wheelbarrow's up there. Okay, we have all of that. So let's leave. I don't want to have to run through that cave every time we want to deal with some ore. I have a wonderful idea. I'm sure you do. What is your wonderful idea? This is like the good old days. With excellent restaurants to eat at, cheerful music playing. If we can restore this town to the energy of the place it used to be, maybe humans will come back. They are in space. Well, what do you say? Tell me, are you ready and willing to restore this town to the place that once was together? You bet I am. Oh, the church was ready to get started. To make this bunch of habitats, which are lots of Pokemon to this town, or build houses for one to live in. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other things to do too. Yeah, slice and slice and slice. Slice will be even further having and bread. Okay. Where's a good spot for a... I mean, kind of in the mines here. It's not really a mine, it's more of just a cave. But it's kind of awkwardly placed. I'm trying to find a nice spot. Explain how to go back home earlier. It did with the return home. We could do that, but I want somewhere convenient to set up. This place is kind of filled. What if I just put it like in here? Let me teach you how to cook. Amazing. To make bread and salad so quickly. Ah, yes, thank you. Pretty great. I can put the leaf on a cutting board. Make a special dish. I would love to. Please teach me how to rock smash better. So this is a hamburger steak. First, you need the beans with all the love in your heart. And this frying pan is what you need to make this interesting dish. It's really quite art. Now that's how the dish is done. I hope you had a lot of fun. Made a hamburger steak, you need a frying pan. And a touch, but I'm sure you made a frying pan for frying things over fires. Was I need a lightweight material to withstand heat. Professor Tenrith, we can find something like that. Okay, so our forge will just go right here because it's close by. So how does that need to be arranged? Where's the forge one? This one. Okay, so the wheelbarrow, then the forge, then the excavation tools there. So furnace, wheelbarrow, okay. So if I just in this corner here put like a... Oh, that's actually a lot better than I expected. There. Spit out. I can put the furnace. Oh, that's also slightly better than I expected. I thought the wheelbarrow was a little smaller than it is. That's not gonna fit nicely there anymore, and that's gonna bother me a lot when it pokes out slightly from the wall. 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, this is big enough if we move this out of the way. So if we put this here against... Oh, it's pretty big there. Then the wheelbarrow beside it, that's also big. Nope, it has to be over one. That's kind of annoying. And then these, just there. Good enough for now. Digging and burning habitat. Okay, as soon as he shows up, we can start turning our ores into metal. I want to make a frying pan. Copper ore is just the ticket. Conveniently, there's a decent amount of copper ore in the ground around here. If you look closely, you see some bluish metal mixed in with the soil. It's copper ore, but if you can't use ore as is, I'm afraid. First, you need to melt it into ingots. Then you can use the material to make a frying pan. But what can we use to melt something so hard? Came with a recipe for a frying pan. Oh, says Machoke was looking for you. They seem to be a spot of trouble. So I'm going to plan how to make copper ingots. Don't worry, I've got the ingot thing figured out. Just hurry up and show up. Okay, that's not you. Where is Machoke? Oh, you're over there. Waiting for you. Some kind of super strong fence up ahead that's just blocking the way forward. I'm not that, but I just want to make a dent. I could cut it down. That's something we can do. Now that I'd like to see. Alright then, start that fence will take you over here. I think we can handle it. I don't think we were supposed to go explore. We were supposed to go talk to people. So, what fence? Oh, you really did it! I'm so good at this. You can handle it. I can finally go further in, but this mirror is ridiculously hot. Deep within, and I'm no good at hot places. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the tunnel. So I'll head back there. Yep, we should. Maybe me some Pokemon will live in a super hot spot. Maybe! Meanwhile, I should probably go cool off this fist. The spot from that fence punching from earlier. Ring ring. I was just poking around on the PC when apparently started to connect me with you again. How are things on your end? It's both hot and dark. The mountains around here seem to be volcanoes. Very much inclined to believe that it's hot in there. Oh, and that reminds me. It's about melting copper ore to make copper ingots. I believe you want a smelting furnace for that. You don't say. But I'm afraid I don't know how to actually use a smelting furnace. Take to a Pokemon who can manipulate fire, for example. It's a Pokemon called Maidamar. They're all born in volcanoes, much like the one you're in now. If only we had their habitat. You should try making a home that would appeal to Maidamar. I sure can. Then you have to meet a Maidamar. That's your chance to ask. Wow, is it? I bet teach you all about it, would they? Yep, that's a habitat, all right. If it's story related, then I guess it can appear like right now. If we just run back, it should be there already. No. But that does mean we can run back. And do you know Graveler? I do, but I don't know him. Here's heavy round rocky Pokemon. I used to work on them all the time back in the day. They're the perfect weight for bench presses. So I need them for something to do. Can you give me a pound and find Graveler for me? Pretty sure they like hanging out in spots like this. Mossy Boulder. Fair enough. I'm tell him to come to me. We need to run back and grab all of the copper ore we can. Out of curiosity, so we've never used it, where does Return Home take us? Withered Wasteland. I mean, we're already in the Withered Wasteland, but okay, to the Pokemon Center. Dibs on living here. Oh! Hello, sir. Interesting. Pokemon that transformed into a human? Dang, that's super cool. Let's look at. Oh wait, shit, no, those my thorns almost spiked you. As long as you're with no hugs, let's be besties. Okay. No hugs. It lives in arid locations. Its yellow flowers bloom once a year. And that's right now. Grow, dry, lots of nature, pretty flowers, cute stuff, round stuff, sharp stuff, spicy flavors. With Catnia. Right. We're gonna go ahead and... so, if I go here, put away this, put away this, put away this. Okay. Then I'm gonna need to go to... There's so much just a little running around things we have to do. Like, you. Look at this. Praise this. I can't spin the camera. Models. Would have been kinda cool if we didn't just find a space room. They might really like. Okay, cool. Great. Anything else I'd have praised? Sure. I think just. Yeah, just this one. Oh, it's a nugget! Have I praised? Nope. Watch the stream, try hitting up in a frame. Hey! Three res, that's it fast. A rock. 3 stones. Okay. In this chest we need to put the stones, we need to put the sticks. And that's actually it. This one though, we have blocks. And none of that. None of that. Nope, nope, nope. And this one though, we do need to put these. And I don't think anything else really goes anywhere. Nope. Oh, one. This one though, we can put this and this. I don't think there's anything here. That's food though, so I should go in the food one. Make sure all the planets are together. That's a picnic basket. Why am I not using the picnic basket for food? Didn't we have crystals already? Is that in the making stuff one because I thought we would use it for something? No, it's not. Okay. Well. This weekend I will make a little shed to organize it all, because now we have a source of metal, so we can make infinite chests. Right, while we're here, we're gonna need the copper ingots. The copper nuggets to make into ingots. All of this. Before we forget that, we're also gonna want to go down and check on the slowpoke area. Because we made that extra habitat that no one cares about. Anything else we want to do while we're in this zone? I don't think so. So now we can just do. So the return home, we want to make the Pokemon Center. There is stuff we can do here. We want to make the Pokemon Center, so that seems to be where we appear. So if we make that... It's kind of like having Fly in the main games. We just like teleport to the different Pokemon Centers. Anyway, the food one. We want... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 and... 10. And then to run back over to the like lighthouse thing and dump all the vegetables in. We have all of the veggies, so whoop. Done. 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 2 of the team initiation challenge. And I don't even say how, so I'll do it anyway. Anyway, for all that, here's your reward. Go on, take it. A Cascade Lake badge. Good badge. All the beginner level tasks the team initiation challenge and a light turned on. A light turned on. Mission challenge. This shows that you're one step closer to joining up. At this rate, you'll be boss in no time. Shot like a newly hatched Magikarp. If you keep up your efforts, the team initiation challenge and turn on all the lights, you're sure to rise right to the top like a mighty Gyarados. Team initiation challenge. Okay, we don't even have any paper. is burnables. This thing's fired up with sizzling energy. So based off the badges, so there's gonna be 8 of them. And we have 2. Okay. That's the food one. Keep the badges together. And then put this back in here. So we have to... did that. So right now, we need Maidmar. We can fast travel back. We're not gonna run back every time anymore. We'll just return home. Which means we need to get this center built so we can just travel back and forth really easy. Change items at the cash register. Okay, so let's run back over here. And hopefully Maidamar's appeared already. It's important for cooking. More honey. Come over here. Items turn available. The items have been added to the shop. Yep. That's all good, but the area, sure. I just want this. Give me the rewards. There we go. Balloons, small stage, most of water. That's a lot. Okay. The shop has the environment level of the area. Daily shop has the environment level of the area. Balloons. We have a stage. We have 10 sets of water. Oh, this is the handy bait, not a bigger bait. It's the one that lets you displace what's in the bait. Yeah, I'll try. Set of 10 Pokemon is 50. That's a nice piece of fluff. 3 stone dens. Medium-sized Pokemon are smaller. Any Pokemon could easily live in. That's not cool. Pokemon Center rebuilding kit. We're gonna want that. Moonlight Dance statue kit. That's, I mean, cute. Party bunting. Light. Mountain house. It's not just a brick. Just a walls, floors, and block house. Okay. Yeah, it is just a block. So 5 bits of bean sprouts, 5 bits of wheat seeds. Okay. Bronze lumber, clang, iron, construction. Okay. Anything we really care about? I don't think so. Nothing's immediately jumping out. Oh, these are those walls that we had in the house. Okay. Oh, there we go. Does their baited cut go away after a while? I think it either goes away after a while or just useless because the bar was dropping. So I think it just lasts X amount of uses and or time. Unfortunately not permanent. And I don't get nerves to be honest. I don't have so much to jump out of my mouth. Oh. Doesn't have to get in though. Anyway, Spitfire Pokemon found near the mouth of a volcano. Fire breather's body temperature is nearly 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Fahrenheit. 2200. That is 1204.444 degrees Celsius. Okay, 1200. Burn, warm, lots of fire. Stone stuff, electronics, hard stuff, exercise, sweet flavors. What's up? Top ornament ingots. Mad. It feels so good to be relied on. And then 3% top ornament of 20% on my health. Okay, so 2 times, so come back much later. The top ornament, not furnace. Pokemon with a burn, as the first the to ingots. You test your center right away, but a Pokemon with the center from the smelting furnace. Copper ore and iron ore to make. And iron. Place the materials in the smelting furnace at the point with the burn to help you. Okay. Later, if you let it cut, you can see it's kind of dropped after we've used it a lot. So I think it's just number of uses. Is it 1 to 1? 2, 3, 4, 5. Just make like 20 of them. There. Did you notice? Quite nice, isn't it? Follow me. Hey. Thank you. Can we see like what's the is that really low or does it not update while we're looking at it? Oh, it's moving. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit cool. Do you have something else to say about this, or are you just... Remember, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It's not quite suitable for a chef. Is it not good enough? What kind of outfit is suitable? Something like my look, of course. This yellow scarf is a particularly good example. Oh. So cleanliness and sense of style. You use transform. Now we have 2 scarves. Or double scarf. Goodness gracious, so doing impressions. Yeah, it's literally our thing. Now you just have me. Quite the upgrade. So it's very great. Those scarves really mentioned when Benny and I wore it. It's great on you too. I'm sure your dishes will always be tasty from now on if you change into that look when you cook. Oh, just when we cook? Okay, so you're... Okay, you're getting there. That, 20, you're gonna be busy. A special salad? Do you have a special salad anymore? Yeah, I wasn't making salads. Straw Bunny told me all about it. I'd love to try one of your salads, but I want to eat it gracefully, beautifully. You get me? With a salad where everything's shredded real finely. Help me make one? Shredding part. Okay, want to lead the way to a cutting board? Then we start collaborating on a special salad. Not right now. Might as well grab that. We need leaves first. Bean. Water. Water. Beans. Beans. Sadly, no, leaves. Could not think of the word. Bean, bean, bean. I liked how the wheat started all at once. And we got a stone den kit. Sure, that's just in the water. And we got a gravestone recipe. You done yet? You are done. Copper in. Copper has been processed in smelting furnaces. It kind of said chocolate. We can make a hand car now. How many do we need for a frying pan? Not here, not here. Oh, frying pan. We need 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Same as a hand car. You know how hand cars and frying pans take the same amount of metal? They're basically the same thing. You can even link a bunch of carts together. We need to try that and make a train. 1 still aimed it, makes 10 railway tracks. We should set that up and make it a little... Here, did a hay... Vest. 3 bits of wheat seeds, I mean that's pretty nice. Are you stuck? Did you... No, you can't walk out, okay. There's the second one. So now we can make ourselves a frying pan. Kitchen equipment for making hamburger steak, put in stove or campfire. A splendid frying pan. Here's our frying pan. You should put the frying pan on top of the cooking stove, then you should be able to make delicious hamburger steak. Turn on. We can turn it on and off. Anyway, frying pan. There. We should move these over there. This, we can just... When we cook, we transform. Pick up this. Pick up this. Come over to the cooking area. Yes, we're gonna have to relight that, but that's a problem for when we need it. Cook. Bean. Bean, bean, bean. Just took the little scarf. Simple hamburger steak made of 4 beans. Hamburger steak was successful. My goodness, you absorb no information such a little sponge cake, don't you, sweetie? I'd better do my best to keep up. Is everyone comfortable? Considering a lot more Pokemon in this town, and they really seem to like to enjoy themselves here too. Also lovely and comfortable lifestyles here. I'd like to show my gratitude once again. Thank you. Okay. Anyway. Back to Mr. Chef Dude. Hey, how's it going over here? So we're gonna eat this now. Simple hamburger steak made with beans. Powers up Rock Smash when eaten! Eat. You can break even harder objects. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just start cooking. 3, we have, how many? We have 17 on us, and it takes 4. So we can do 4 of them, which would use 16 of our beans, and then we have plenty. Hamburger steaks. What's that sound? We're busy. We need to go to an island. Hey, do I have a minute? Here's sounds coming from down in there. Maybe you check something's on the sounds are coming from. If you find anything, could you let me know? Down this way? Oh! I see. Hey, camera, thank you. If only we could dig through it by having Rock Smash now. Black rock. Passing too long. Iron ore, glowing stone. Put it somewhere dark in the atmosphere. Okay, so that just glows. Inspect. Boo, yo. Ha, you scared, huh? It's a Rotom. Huh, I guess not. Darn. John Rusty, it's been a hot minute since I tried to stare a human. I'm not a human, yo. What, yo? You're a Ditto? Whoa, that transformation is wild. So anyway, does your team stuff out because you heard some noise? My bad, yo. I was just bumping some tunes. You can do all sorts of machines and electronics, you know? This one is super cool. It plays music. I was waiting here alone, hoping someone would come along, but no one ever did. So I've been playing music to keep the mood high and the vibes right. Rotom. Plasma Pokemon. This Rotom entered a mini stereo system and was deeply moved by the synth pop CDs someone had left inside. The experience gave this Pokemon upbeat personality. Electric Normal. Stereo Rotom. Specialties. DJ. DJ Rotom can use the DJ specialty to play music CDs for you. Bright, shiny glass, noisy. Group activities, blotchy stuff, bitter flavors. You're here to have a listen to some top chats to me before you run off. I don't have time for that. Because all the humans and Pokemon disappeared? Yo, seriously? But the Pokemon are slowly coming back, you say? And trying to make a new town with great vibes? Yo! That is so cool, I want to help out too. See you in a bit. In a beep. Zero just realized a Pokemon. Vine wall decoration. Let me know you said this. Okay. So we should probably make this a bit bigger so we can actually fit going out, because he's a stereo. Can't? No, he's not following us. Okay. Make this big enough. So it's time you stand, huh? What a relief to know the sounds were kind of staring me. I turned into a Ditto, now I'm gonna make friends with Rotom. And then you immediately turn your back on him. So a Pokemon. Graceful flower bed. For a Clefable. Okay. Hype trade. I have to dart. Who knows what its favorite is? Okay. What do we need now? We need to go back to the island. Hey, everybody. Hold on a sec. Apparently we do. No, I'm totally popping town here. Now a real good idea how to make vibes immaculate. And help us too, what a sweetie you are. Thank you. Indeed, we'd be very grateful now if you share your deal with us. Happen, yo. We gotta have a party. So thinking of. Oh, party sounds lovely. It brings me back to my fond memories. Hype music and singing and dancing and eating good food, yo. Ah, right, it's a party. Yes, of course. It's picturing my indeed it sounds quite fun. Let's have a party. I know we're on this preparation, so what to do. Figure that out. Go, yo, let's do it. Important request underway. Time to party. Okay. You, it's food, just for the party. I'm looking forward to it. This is the part that means I wonder what I should try. Special dish for special party. I'm thinking hard about this. Lepa berries and whatever we might have. Of course, beans are a must. But the big question is what to incorporate all of that. Scrambled and mess around testing today. Thoughts in order. Better to set up a party venue before worrying about all of that. So I'm gonna need this. A party cooking pot. This is for a party, so a lot of space. Maybe a deer and clear away some of that ash and stone that's in the way. Somewhere around here. We set up a wonderful party venue. I'm sure it'll inspire me with a wonderful dish too. Party prep cooking. Special dishes are needed in decent parties. A cooking pot. Okay, so clear out this before we waste too much of it. Hey, there's something here. 3 bunches of balloons. That's oddly fitting. We need to. Oh, that's big. Ingredients. We want leopard berries and beans. Oh, I see. We need 15 berries, wheat, beans, and 5 honey. Okay, we need you. We have all of them. Especially this party. Okay. We can put some balloons down. And behind it, look at that. It's all balloon. This balloon physics! Before we do that, though, I don't want to waste our fancy rock smash too much. So we are going to return home. Oh, while we're here, we can do it. I see. With a wasteland. You don't have a home in Rocky Ridges. If you leave Rocky Ridges, you won't be able to come back to your home. Return. That is fine. Oh, we have the Pokemon Center. We do have that flagged thing and a little leaf house. So we could just place a home down in the mountainy area. 100 tall grass, there's a lot of energy. Which not be found. Your change of situation. That's exactly what we wanted. Built something 2 completed. Okay, apparently we did that. Challenges. Build something. Okay, down here. We need to empty some of this. Like food. It's kind of food. You. This. What is that? Oh, the hamburger steak. Right. So actually, this. I'm always at the controls. Hold to start swap badge, take out, drop. Take out. I don't want to take out. I want to. There. This one for this. This one for that. And we're gonna need another chest soon. Yes. Time to go back to the island. It's island time. The cave has some kind of cool stuff, right? And then we'll go to the top. Cave was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Was it not? Apparently it wasn't. Never mind. To the top, I guess. Did I make lots of food to keep your smasher? I did. I have 4 more hamburger steaks ready to go. Just to make sure so we're not stuck in a situation where we run out. Wasn't it before we found the buildings? Can we dig up that? Lava rods. When lava hot cools and hardly becomes black rotted rock. Cool. Lava rods. These are just sparkly. Glowing. Oh, this is a lot of iron. Okay, so the glowy ones are just sparkly. They're not anything really. But there is iron here. Here we go. Oh. And a big pile of... So that should break it? Yes. And it's a bunch of iron. That was great. Oh, some more iron. Get through that. Okay, so this iron's just a mine. Gathered up all of this. Break that so we have a platform. Break all this. There's some more over here. There was a lot the other way too. I think that is the gold ore, so at least it's gold colored, so I'm assuming it's gold. Break this, break this. We are about to find out. Suck up all of that. Oh, there's another iron. Magmar's gonna be busy. Let's see. Gold ore! That's those delicious. Walking past the sensor. Yep, there's been a ton of this. Set it all up. I was trying to find the cave first, just because I was curious about, like, if we can go further. But, there we go. This one. There's some gold. I was also not expecting it to be 1-to-1. Like, we're gonna get a lot of metal bars when it's just 1 ore per bar. I was expecting it to be more like 5 ore gets you 1. So yeah, that's pretty nice. This is a lot of gold. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, the reason I was walking past everything is because I mostly just wanted to, before I went crazy digging up everything, make sure there wasn't anything super rare in the cave, but I was already used up all the rock smashes and couldn't dig it up. So the plan was clear out this, then pick up all the gold and iron and stuff around the top of the island and the sides and everything, just to be safe that we don't spend too much time and then lose out on, I don't know, super mega ultra rare metal in here. Looks like it's mostly just more of the same though. Not that I'm complaining, but it's not like it's anything different. Okay, this is a good find. There's some more in that big room, but it's awkward to get to, and this is just right here. Go up. These. That's the food have worn off. Eat another one. Gonna eat another one. There we go. Do we need gold for anything right now? Like, his iron is kind of useful, but do we have anything that like, oh, good, we finally have gold? We do have the ghost thing we still need to build too. That, and this, to that. This has been a big excavation here. Gotta follow that. And there's still more. I've played enough Minecraft to know you always dig straight down. That, get out of this tunnel. There's some more iron there. Can I just... There we go. Then... There's... It's so awkward I can't see anything. Okay, some more iron here. There's 2 irons there. That. Oh, I see that. There's another one. I was like, why is there 2? Because it wasn't. It was just on the ground. That. Got that. Okay. It just doesn't stop. So these islands are amazing for metal. If you need iron or gold, this is where you want to be. I need to... Pets of food have worn off. Okay. We'll just get out the easy way. To again try to conserve some rock smash usage, we'll just do that. Okay, we've got all the easy to reach ones. There's more on the roof. Like, look at all that. But there's a bunch that we don't have to climb for. Well, one more higher. That and these and that's most of what we can get easily from here. Can I carefully wiggle around? No? Okay. Do that. And I don't want to fall. There we go. There. And now just hop down. There's some in here. Both some like that, and this one. Back up to this, and just straight down. There's some more right there, so if we get right under it. Starting with this. It seems better at reaching up than it is across. Mine all these. Like that. Good enough. There was like one more up there, but like, whatever. And if I go right here, there's gonna be gold and iron. Oh, I guess there's also this one. And then follow that. Go up here. Straight down. That one. Now I'm gonna need to. Up. Because now we can do this. Come on. There we go. Okay. So that. Got that. And now we can hop down. Gather up all of that. Okay. Good enough, really, because we have over 100 iron, nearly that in gold. And we can get that daily, so I'm not too worried. All of that. Okay, we're set on gold and iron for a while. Up here, anything particularly interesting? More just the same. Here, I mean, we can just grab more gold, I guess. Since this is a mining expedition, that's mine. And up here, there's something. A spectator chair. Okay. I know I said we're good on iron, but look at it all. There's just a big pile of it here. Okay, and we only have one more. We can get some of these sparkly rocks because they're just kind of neat. Can we break this? Yes, it turns into multiple rocks. Okay, that's fair. We haven't been gathering much of the glowing stone, so while we can, let's just do that. It doesn't do anything, but it's pretty. And we have a ton of iron and gold now, so other stuff. All of that. And here. The glowing stone is pretty. Is it worth more in the shop because of that? And is something like gold super valuable in the store? So we can just turn this into the Pokemetal. Following that train of thought, is metal more valuable if it's been processed? Like, is a gold ore worth less than a gold bar? Here's a ton of it. Maybe there's more special rocks elsewhere. Could you have destroyed some rocks to open up another cave? That's a valid point! Gonna do a quick scan for more fancy rocks. If there's anything fancy along the wall or floor around the mountain. That is a very good point. There might have been another cave that's just blocked off by a wall of fancy rocks. I think this is just back up to where like the other one was. Yeah, this is just the other cave that we've already colored around in, and there's nothing that's obvious, like, you know, break this wall and it expands. At least in here. So continuing around the mountain, if there's another... Or does this is kind of on it? Is there something else? Because it's kind of like a volcano and it opens up in the middle, is I think the idea of that. Also, if there was anything in the other island types. Like there, in the first island, there might have been more if we were able to dig through it. Okay, we've gone around the island now, there was nothing of particular note. It's just... there. Logs. So, while we're here, there's some... here, grab some of this. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay, whatever, we'll grab this while we're here. That... Fortunately, it's gonna be just a little awkward. There we go. Do this. I know there's more there, but that's mildly awkward to get to compared to just finding somewhere else to dig like this. Gather up all of that. So you do like one island and you have more than enough metal to last you a while. Iron and gold are not difficult to find, which makes, oddly enough, copper the rarest metal. I say that, but if we go to a different island, it's probably abundant everywhere. That's a lot of gold there. Okay, so we've unlocked mining. We have like one more. Is there... there's some iron down here, sure. Can I try to do both there? And I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So we got 133 iron and 138. Very actually similar numbers. Gold. That's pretty good. That was worth coming back for. Oh, that would have been... Oh, no, we could do it. Never mind. What about the big glowy rocks? Oh, the, like, lava-y ones? The... These ones? These are just big lava rocks. So we destroyed one of them, and it just gave us, like, 2 lava rocks and, like, I think some stone or something like that. It was... They're the same as those rocks, just lava. So we could even cool them down and turn them into a normal rock. And I'm assuming we can push them. Or do you mean the glowy ones like these ones? Because then we got 20 of the glowing stones, but those don't seem... Like, based on the description, don't do anything. They're just glowy. Okay, back, yeah. That was a beta mining session there. Into the flight, Dream Island. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Hello, hello. Like, too much stuff. We can't even fit more in. So, oh, are you just thinking about a statue? Okay. I mean, there we go. A pink hut kit. We made that third slowpoke habitat, and there's just been nothing here. So, don't know what's up with that. Anyway. We need to deal with this, and then... Okay. Actually, looking at the time before we jump into something else, this is probably where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Because we still have to do our pack opening too. So yeah, we'll call it here. I'm gonna do some smelting all of our ore between streams, just to get that done, because that's gonna be slow. And I'll also organize that, probably build a little shed to store things in, build up the interior of the house a little, so I can move things, all the people out of here and clean this whole mess up. We'll do that. And then that'll be done for this week. Probably. If I remember to do it. In the meantime, patch time. So let's do that. I'm gonna swap to full screen me. Oh hey! It's green, so he disappears. Okay. Patch time before we call it for the night. Who do we have first? And? Actually, that's a really cool Carvana art. And then next up, Ekans. Okay, this pack has good art on their cards. I like this one. That's a Turtwig. That is so green I couldn't even tell. Now that I know what it is, you can see it, but like, that's a very green. Puchiana? I love the way the moon behind it just disappears. Perilous jungle. So spooky. Unpheasant? Oh, it's also kinda neat. Centiscorch? Pokemon cards have such great art on them. A Rabumbi? It's the drill. Iron Valiant. This actually looks really neat with the whole dotty design. The sparkly right in the center there. To the side. That's kind of cool. Anyway, centered again. There you go. And a... what type of energy? Fire energy! As always, code for whoever wants it for whatever this is. Okay, and that's all for this week. So thank you for joining, and have a shining week, everybody.